I like to call 29-gallon aquariums the Goldilocks of fish tanks. It's not too big, where it requires significant investments in space, money, and time, and not too small, where you're extremely limited in stocking options. With a 29-gallon aquarium, you can add plenty of fish that are colorful, personable, hardy, and will make your new 29-gallon aquarium a showstopper in any home or fish room. So let's dive into the fish barn and check out some of these great fish. So let's talk about some of my favorite fish in the aquarium hobby, platies. While you can keep platies in a much smaller tank, a school of platies would be absolutely stunning. What makes platies a great addition is their hardiness and wide variety of colors. You can literally find platies in all colors of the rainbow. If you look hard enough, you can even find some wild type platies, which are absolutely stunning. Platies are extremely easy to breed, and the first sight of a baby fish has inspired many in the continued pursuit of the aquarium hobby. Pair platies with a planted aquarium, and you're on your way to a beautiful tank setup. If you are looking into a rarer live bearer and are conservation minded, then Goodeids might be for you. You can house the majority of Goodeids species in a 29-gallon aquarium. While most of these species are not the flashiest or most beautiful fish in the aquarium hobby, they really do have some great natural coloration and some really wonderful sheens that you don't find anywhere else. These live bearers are heavily endangered in their native Mexico due to habitat destruction. There are even some species that are extinct. One of the great things about Goodeids is that they do not require a heater and in fact prefer temperatures that are on the cooler side, below 72 degrees. In fact, most Goodeids will fall apart if the temperature gets too warm for a prolonged period of time. These fish are safe with plants, which are recommended for both fry survival and filtration. I would keep Goodeids in their own separate species only tank in order to ensure that you keep locations and species separated to avoid hybridization. I'll go ahead and put a card up here for my care guide video, as well as a link to the Goodeid working group in the description if you want to learn more about Goodeids. Apistogrammas are another great fish that you can put for your 29-gallon aquarium. These are dwarf cichlids that hail from South America. I would highly recommend getting a male and female pair and seeing if you could start a breeding colony. Most Apisto species are fairly hardy, and you can find them in a wide variety of species and a wide variety of color patterns. Unlike their larger cichlid cousins, a pair will do fine in a 29-gallon aquarium and actually pair well with a lot of schooling fish as well as plants. Some of my favorites are cardinal tetras and even some hatchet fish for the top. If you are looking for a fish with some personality and are interested in a species-only tank, then the Neolamprologous Caudopunctatus is for you. These Lake Tanganyikan cichlids spend their time at the bottom of the water column, staking out a home in a shell. In the aquarium, escargot shells are perfect. These fish are always rearranging the sand in their tank, and your aquarium will never have the same appearance. So therefore, your aquarium's appearance is always changing. I truly do enjoy sitting and watching these fish interact with each other. The Neolamprologous Caudopunctatus is extremely hardy, but being from Lake Tanganyika, they do require a higher pH and hardness level. Perfect for the water here in the fish tank barn. Neolamprologous Caudopunctatus are prolific breeders and will not eat their fry. If you're looking for something different, the Neolamprologous multifasciatus is a great shell dweller species as well. There are some other species of shell dwellers out there, but some of them are more aggressive than others, so you'll definitely need to do your research and pick the one that's appropriate for you. If you aren't into shell dwellers, you might want to consider some of the rock dwelling species, like these Julidochromis. So instead of living in the shells like the shell dwellers we described earlier, these Julidochromis live in the rockwork where you can find them swimming in and out all day long. This is another tank that's really fun to watch and to watch the fish interact with one another. These torpedo-shaped fish are generally hardy and fairly easy to breed. While not the most colorful, I really do find their black patterns on their yellow bodies to be quite stunning. If you don't like Julidochromis, there are some other rock-dwelling species you can look at as well, like the Neolamprologous Brichardi, or the Neolamprologous Caudopunctatus, which are related to the shell dwellers, but also swim in and out of the rockwork and don't live in shells. So along with the extremely awesome and beautiful fish that we just talked about, you could always do a tank with the large variety of schooling tetras and rasboras that are available in the hobby. Having a tank with a large school of tetras is always an awesome sight. So hopefully you have some great ideas for your new 29-gallon tank. So with that being said, stay safe, stay fishy, and I'll see you on the next video.